Hi children, good morning all of you. Today we are going to discuss about 18th dated biological science assignment, that is lymphatic system. In this assignment we have three questions. The first question is, after reading this lesson, what precautions would you suggest to your elders about the edema? Edema is one of the disease. What suggestions you have to give your elders after reading about this lymphatic system? That is our first question. The question is, what precautions would you suggest your elders about edema? Understood. Edema is one of the disease. Here some of the lymph, that means fluid accumulated in the lymph vessels. That time all the vessels are swollen like this. Understood. It appear, understood, especially in the hands and the legs. It will be occurring in the hands and the legs. Understood. What precautions you would like to say your elders, that means parents or grandparents, what type of precautions you would like to say regarding to this edema disease? Here 4-5 suggestions are here. Understood. Here to do regular exercise. First point is do regular exercise. Second one is here, do not sit or stand in the same position for long time. And next one is keep pillows under the legs while sleeping. And next one is take less or low salt diet. The first one is do regular exercise like walking or jogging. When you have to do like that, especially elders, in elders muscle contraction is very less. Muscles are not contracted and relaxed like this. Okay, the traction is very less. That's why do regular exercise like walking and jogging. Understood. If you are to walk 2 or 3 kilometers regularly, especially elders, the circulation will be going on proper manner, completely going on in the proper manner. And the second point is do not sit or stand in the same position for long time. Understood. If you have to sit for long time in the same position, the blood circulation is not going on properly. Understood. That time the lymph is accumulated in the lymph vessels. It leads to some pains. Understood. So do not sit or stand in the same position for long time. And third one is keep pillows under the legs while sleeping. Understood. If you have to keep pillows under the legs while you are sleeping, daytime or daytime or night time, whenever it is, keep pillows under the legs. Why? Because blood is flowing in the upward direction. If you have to keep pillows under the legs, okay, blood is flowing upward direction like this. Understood. That means blood is flowing very freely that time. Understood. And next one is take low salt diet. Understood. In our diet you have to take low salt only. Such a type of diet only you can be take. Understood. If a high concentration of salts are there in your diet, okay, it leads to swollen legs and swollen hands. Complete body will be swollen. Understood. That's why you have to take a less salty diet. Understood? These are the precautions you have to give your elders regarding after 50 age, after 60s. Understood? Why? Because muscle contraction is very less in those people. Our second question is, write the difference between blood and lymph. Blood and lymph. Here, one special type of system is there in our body. Besides blood circulatory system, another system is there, that is the lymphatic system. That is nothing but a lymphatic system. The lymphatic system is parallel to the venous system. Venous system means blood circulatory system. Two types of blood vessels are there in our body. One type is veins and another type is arteries. Veins carried deoxygenated blood, at the same time arteries carries oxygenated blood. That all the veins arranged in a network-like structure, that is called venous system. Okay, this lymphatic system is parallel to the venous system, arranged parallel to the venous system. In this lymphatic system, lymph glands, lymph nodes, lymph vessels, and lymph capillaries and lymph are there. How many components are there in this lymphatic system? Lymph glands and lymph nodes and lymph vessels and lymph glands, lymph nodes, lymph vessels and lymph capillaries and lymph. All these components belongs to lymphatic system. Understood? What is the role of lymphatic system in the human beings or in the animals? What is the role it is? What role it plays in human beings? Understood? Here, when blood is flowing inside the blood vessels, it flows some pressure. Understood? Some of the pressure exerts on the walls of the blood vessels. For example, this is one of the blood vessel. Here, blood is flowing inside the blood vessel. These are the walls of the blood vessel. When blood is flowing inside the blood vessel, this blood exerts some of the pressure on the walls of the capillaries or walls of the vessels. Understood? That time, some of the watery-like substance, fluid-like substance comes out from the blood vessels. Nearby, some of the tissues are here. Okay, it is accumulated in the tissues. Between the tissues. Some spaces are here. It is accumulated between the tissues completely. This is called lymph. That fluid-like substance which is filtered from the blood capillaries, that is called lymph. This lymph is also same like that blood containing some of the proteins. Understood? WBC and RBCs and platelets are absent in lymph. But a few amount of WBCs are present in the lymph and some proteins also same like that. Blood also consisting proteins and some amount of proteins also presenting in the lymph. They are very useful to our body. That's why this lymphatic system send back this lymph into the venous system. That is the role of lymphatic system. When it is coming out filtered from the blood vessels, entered into the lymphatic system. In lymphatic system, what are there? Lymph glands, lymph nodes, lymph vessels, lymph capillaries and lymph. That means this lymph entered into the, passing through the lymphatic system. That means lymph vessels. Understood? All these lymph vessels are parallel to the venous system. That means connected to the venous system. Understood? Again this lymph entered into the venous system. That means entered into the blood. Is it clear? So why? Because this lymph consisting some of the important proteins. That's why this lymphatic system sent back to those proteins into the blood again through the venous system. That is the role of lymphatic system in the human beings. Is it clear? And our third question is, What is the difference between blood and lymph? Difference between blood and lymph. Here is some differences are there. Blood and lymph. Generally, same like some of the proteins also there. Generally, blood consisting some of the proteins, important proteins which are useful to our body. Lymph also some consisting some of the proteins. But here some differences are there regarding to color, regarding to presence of pigment like hemoglobin. Understood? Here first difference is here blood. What is the color of the blood? The blood color is red in color. Blood is red in color. The lymph color is pale yellow color. Pale yellow color. Regarding to color, that is the main difference between the blood and lymph. Why blood is red in color? Because of presence of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin. Here hemoglobin is absent. Hemoglobin is absent in lymph. Another important difference is here less proteins. More proteins are there in blood. In blood, more proteins. Blood consisting more proteins, and here is lymph consisting less amount of proteins. Less amount of proteins. Understood? Here is another difference is here. Blood consisting RBCs, WBCs, and platelets also. Blood platelets also. Understood? Here in lymph, WBCs, less amount of WBCs only present in the lymph. RBCs and platelets are absent in the lymph. That means less amount of WBCs are present. RBCs and platelets are absent in lymph. Okay, this is about our assignment. Thank you, children, all of you. Stay home, stay safe.